Hello, tennis fans. Welcome to what promises to be an inspiring look at the rise of one of the sport's most exciting young talents, Alex Eala, and the key moments that shaped her journey from a young girl picking up a racket to a rising star on the WTA Tour. Alex Eala has opened up about how her tennis story began in a very humble and family-oriented way, long before the global attention and big stadium crowds. As a child, she did not initially set out with the clear goal of becoming a professional athlete. Instead, tennis was simply part of her everyday life, something she grew in naturally through her surroundings and family influence. She explained that the sport runs deeply in her family, and that her earliest development in tennis was guided closely by her grandfather, who played a central role in shaping her foundation in the game. From around the age of 3.5 until she was 13, her grandfather acted as her primary coach. During those years, training was not just structured practice, but also a bonding experience that strengthened their relationship. She would spend countless hours on the court with him, learning the fundamentals of the sport step by step. Her brother was also part of this daily routine, making tennis a shared family activity rather than an isolated pursuit. This environment helped her build discipline early on, while also developing a genuine love for the game rather than pressure-driven ambition. Her grandfather had also previously coached other members of the family, including older cousins, so coaching Alex was a continuation of a family tradition. Her parents supported this journey from the beginning, recognizing the value of sport as more than just competition. For them, it was also about character building, learning structure, and developing life skills such as patience, resilience, and independence. As a result, Alex grew up traveling and competing while still very young, gaining international experience across different levels of junior tennis. These early years involved frequent travel beyond her home region. She competed first within Asia, where she began to test herself against strong regional opponents. As her level improved, she also traveled to Europe and later to the United States, gradually building experience on different surfaces in different climates and against a wide variety of playing styles. These early international tournaments helped her mature quickly, both as a player and as a person, exposing her to the demands of competitive tennis at a global level. A major turning point in her journey came in 2018 when she competed in the prestigious Les Petits As tournament in France, an important junior event often seen as a proving ground for future stars. At that time, she traveled there with her father, not fully knowing how significant the experience would become. Competing in that tournament gave her a chance to measure herself against some of the best young players in the world, and she ultimately went on to win the title in the under-14 category. That victory proved to be a defining moment in her early career. Shortly after that success, an unexpected and life-changing opportunity arrived. The Rafa Nadal Academy reached out to her following her performance at Les Petits As. The interest from one of the most respected training institutions in tennis marked a major shift in her development pathway. It signaled that her potential was being recognized at the highest levels of the sport even before she had entered the professional circuit. This opportunity eventually led her to make a significant decision at just 13 years old, moving to Spain to train at the academy. Relocating to Spain was a major adjustment for someone so young, but it represented a commitment to pursuing tennis at the highest possible level. The Rafa Nadal Academy provided a structured environment designed to develop not only technical skill, but also physical conditioning, mental strength, and professionalism. Training alongside other highly talented junior and professional players allowed her to grow in a highly competitive but supportive atmosphere, preparing her for the demands of the WTA Tour in the years that followed. As her development continued, Alex Eala began transitioning into professional tennis, where her progress accelerated dramatically in recent seasons. At the start of the 2025 tennis year, she was ranked around world number 147. However, within just a few months, she made a significant breakthrough by climbing into the top 100 of the WTA rankings. This achievement carried historical importance, as she became the first tennis player from the Philippines to reach that milestone, marking a new era for her country in the sport. Her rise did not stop there. One of the defining moments of her breakthrough came at the Miami Open, a major WTA event where she entered the draw as a wild card. Despite not being seeded and facing top-level opposition, she produced a series of remarkable performances. She defeated several Grand Slam champions, including Jelena Ostapenko, Madison Keys, and world number 1 Iga Swiatek, in an extraordinary run that captured global attention. Her journey in the tournament eventually ended in the semifinals after a tough match against Jessica Pegula. But by that stage, she had already established herself as one of the standout stories of the event. Following her impressive Miami run, her rankings surged into the top 80, reflecting the consistency and quality of her performances. She continued to build on that momentum over the following months, reaching another career milestone when she advanced to her first WTA Tour final at Eastbourne. Although she did not claim the title and was defeated in straight sets by Maya Joint, the achievement of reaching a final at that level further confirmed her rapid rise. Later in the same season, she also made history for her country once again at the U.S. Open by becoming the first Filipina to win a main draw match at a Grand Slam tournament. She advanced to the second round, adding another significant achievement to her growing list of accomplishments and reinforcing her status as a trailblazer for Philippine tennis. Her consistent progress eventually carried her into the top 50 of the WTA rankings, a remarkable achievement for such a young player so early in her professional career. Alongside her results, she has also become a fan favorite around the world. Supporters from the Philippines, in particular, have turned out in large numbers at her matches, creating an energetic and vibrant atmosphere in stadiums wherever she competes. This passionate support has been widely noticed and appreciated by both fans and fellow players on tour, including top competitors like Coco Gauff and Jessica Pegula, who have commented on the unique energy her supporters bring. Eala herself has spoken proudly about representing her country on the global stage. She has emphasized how meaningful it is to carry the Philippine flag in professional tennis and how much she values the support she receives from fans. At the same time, she remains grounded about the demands of the sport, acknowledging that success requires continuous discipline and effort. She has explained that while she appreciates the attention and national pride surrounding her performances, her main focus remains on maintaining professionalism and continuing to improve her game. She has also highlighted the importance of balance in her approach, especially as someone still early in her professional journey. While she is proud to represent her country and embrace the cultural identity that comes with it, she understands that sustained success in tennis depends on consistent hard work behind the scenes. In her view, results come as a consequence of preparation, discipline, and commitment to training, rather than external factors. Now competing on the WTA Tour full-time, Alex Eala continues to develop her game and gain experience against the best players in the world. Her journey from a young girl training under her grandfather to moving across the world at 13 and eventually breaking into the top ranks of professional tennis stands as a remarkable story of dedication, opportunity, and steady progression. As her career continues to evolve, she remains one of the most closely watched young talents in the sport, with many expecting even greater achievements in the years ahead.